special operation of IDF. The operation took place in the last few days where we eliminated terrorists within the tunnels of the Hamas. The combatants hid weapons in the tunnel. We identified them with a camera and we eradicated a few terrorists. They tried to hide underground, and this is the method of Hamas. They hide when using the citizens above as a human shield. We have new combat methods, and we are going to exert and kill terrorists. We're going to go in, we're going to hide grenades and weapons and wait until we can kill them underground. They will not be protected underground. The Chief of Staff came today to the field to meet with the combatants of Golani. The Golani division is now fighting in Sajadiya and Zaytun, and this time as well, they continue to act with determination and courage and obtain new missions and to eradicate the terrorists. At the end of the day, this is to weaken and to eradicate terror from the other side of the border in order to enable the inhabitants to go back with safety to their homes. Today, 14th of December, instead of pictures that we used to see of military marches of Hamas, we saw pictures of dozens of terrorists today coming out of their hiding places in hospitals, giving in and handing themselves to the combatants. In Sajaiya and Khan Yunis, today we kill terrorists. This is the festive day of Hamas today, but we shall continue to fight against it. We have other objectives, and there will be more very fierce battles in the next few days as well, but we shall continue to deepen our achievements with determination in order to pressure Hamas. In the north, military aircraft attacked a few infrastructure of Hezbollah in Lebanon. We attacked a division of terrorists who retaliated. In Judea and Samaria, we do dozens of activities in the refugee camps all over the area. We thwart attacks and we kill terrorists. The IDF and the Shin Bet finished their job in the Jenin refugee camp. We continue with determination to thwart terror. I'd like to relate also to the documentation of the mosque in Jenin. The combatants of the IDF are required to act professionally according to the spirit of IDF, and most of them do that. We are not going to compromise on the spirit and way of IDF. Those who will not abide by these rules are going to be punished. This evening also, we do not forget for one moment, more than 135 hostages abducted on October 7th are still held in the Gaza Strip. We shall continue to do everything in order to bring all of them home. Our hearts is with the families. This evening we are lighting the 8th and last candle of the Hanukkah festival. The combatants are going to light the candles in the field, within the borders, and in Gaza, fighting for the home. They are going to light candles so that we can live here with safety. Happy holiday. Questions. Khan 11, Roy Sharon today spoke about the flooding of water of the tunnels. And what do you do with the hostages in such a case? I'll tell you, in our activity in the operation underground and also from air, we rely on intelligence that we get from the headquarters that deals with the hostages, the headquarters of Nitzan Alon. We have intelligence. As much as possible, we know the locations, and of course I'm not going to talk about it here, but we're doing everything possible that they are not harmed, the hostages. That's our operational logic. I'm not going to expose the method that we can work underground in order to dismantle the infrastructure. We have various kinds of ways. I described a few of them. We saw in a camera some of the terrorists and they got killed, and it makes them understand one thing: they're not protected underground. Even if you use other methods, and people talk about it in the media, the idea is to kill the terrorists so that they understand that tunnels are not a shield for terrorists. But together with that, we have to do and see that we do the best possible, the most efforts in order to save the hostages and bring them back safely. News 12. The budget passed today and it has a lot of coalition monies. The Prime Minister said that there's enough money, but apparently the reservists, those soldiers who served for more than 60 days, do not get any additions of allowances. How does this possible? I don't want to relate to the budget. It's not my field. It's not my responsibility. But I can say that in the IDF, the importance of the reservists is worth its weight in gold. I cannot even talk about it. This is the army of the people. We don't have any others to rely on. The reservist is our strength as a country, as a society. That's how we built this country, 1948, with the logic that on a day of war, just as is happening now, hundreds of thousands come here. They leave the house, their studies, they leave everything in order to volunteer and fight for Israel. And it's obvious in IDF that we have to do everything in order to reward them in the best way possible. And I think that this is what's going to happen in the Israeli society. They will get allowances. We are going to take care. We're going to see to it. We're going to go up to the government. We'll do everything that we can with our resources so that the reservists are granted the monies. We're talking about a political thing. It's the state. The state will have to make sure that it takes part. I'm not sure about the budget, but it is clear to us. But even during the war, and of course in the stages after, when they will be discharged, then we have to make sure that they are rewarded. That's our strength as a society. We know that they risk their lives, and apart from doing that, they should also be preserved and taken care of. Thank you. Thank you very much.